Have you ever gazed up at the night sky and wondered about the mysteries it holds? This question has captivated and intrigued humanity since the dawn of time. Our innate curiosity and desire for discovery have driven us to embark on a quest to understand the cosmos, an endeavor that has transcended borders, cultures, and generations. This is the story of space exploration, a tale of humankind's indomitable spirit and relentless pursuit of knowledge. From our earliest ancestors charting the stars, to modern scientists probing the farthest reaches of the universe, the exploration of space is a journey paved with innovation, determination, and the courage to venture into the unknown. We've looked to the heavens for answers to our most profound questions. What's out there? Are we alone? Can we make a home beyond Earth? The importance of space exploration cannot be overstated. It has expanded our understanding of the universe, fostered international cooperation, inspired technological advancements, and sparked imaginations worldwide. It's not just about discovering new worlds or seeking extraterrestrial life, it's about pushing the boundaries of what's possible, challenging our perceptions, and striving for a better future. We've come a long way since the launch of the first artificial satellite in 1957. The Cold War era marked the beginning of a fierce space race between the Soviet Union and the United States. This competition led to a flurry of historic milestones, including the first satellite, dog, and human in space, all achieved by the Soviets. Not to be outdone, the United States established NASA in 1958, leading to the first American satellite launch that same year, and the first American in space just 3 years later. Yet, this was only the beginning. President Kennedy's challenge in 1961 set an ambitious goal, landing a man on the moon, a goal that was achieved by the US in 1969 with the Apollo 11 mission. This marked a significant step not just for America, but for all of humanity. It was a testament to human ingenuity and a beacon of hope for future explorations. As we delve into the history of space exploration, we begin to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos, one mission at a time. This journey is far from over, and as we continue to explore, who knows what marvels we'll uncover next. The year 1957 marked a significant milestone in human history. As the calendar pages turned, a new era dawned, one that would forever change our perspective on the universe and our place within it. This was the year of the first artificial satellite launched into space by the Soviet Union. It was a small, shiny sphere called Sputnik 1, and it was the harbinger of a new age, the space age. The launch of Sputnik 1 was a feat of technological prowess, a testament to human ingenuity and determination. But it was more than just a scientific achievement, it was a geopolitical statement. It signaled the start of a race, a contest of innovation and exploration between two global superpowers, the Soviet Union and the United States. This was the space race, a competition not for territory or resources but for knowledge and prestige. As Sputnik 1 orbited above, its steady beeping a constant reminder of its presence, the world was captivated. For the first time, humanity had reached beyond the confines of our own planet. The sky was no longer the limit, it was now the starting line. This ambitious endeavor sparked a flurry of activity on both sides of the Atlantic. The United States, not to be outdone, quickly established NASA in 1958, setting the stage for their own foray into space. The first American satellite, Explorer 1, was launched the same year, marking the beginning of the United States' journey into the cosmos. The space race was not just about technological supremacy, it was about pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and capability. It was about exploring the unknown, about daring to dream and strive for the seemingly impossible. It was about humanity's innate curiosity, our desire to understand the universe and our place within it. In the grand scheme of the cosmos, Sputnik 1 was a tiny speck, a blip on the radar of the universe. But its significance cannot be overstated. It was the spark that ignited the flame of space exploration, the first step on a journey that would take us to the moon and beyond. The launch of Sputnik 1 was just the first step in a race that would change our understanding of the universe. The space race was not just about technological superiority, it was about aspirations and dreams. The late 50s and early 60s were a time of intense competition and incredible advancements. The United States and the Soviet Union were locked in a race to conquer the final frontier space. In the midst of this heady atmosphere, NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, was born. Established in 1958, NASA became the cornerstone of America's space exploration efforts. Its establishment was a clear response to the Soviet Union's early successes in space, a declaration of intent that the United States was not going to be left behind. In the same year, America launched its first satellite, Explorer 1, into space. This marked a significant milestone, signaling the United States' entry into the space age. But the Soviet Union was still ahead, and they were about to make a leap that would leave the world in awe. 1961 saw the first human, Yuri Gagarin, a Soviet astronaut, venture into space. Orbiting the Earth, Gagarin became a symbol of Soviet achievement and a hero to millions. The world was captivated. The space race was in full swing, and the stakes had never been higher. Yet, America was not far behind. In the same year, Alan Shepard became the first American in space. While Shepard's flight was a suborbital one, it was a powerful statement. America was catching up, and the space race was far from over. The achievements of Gagarin and Shepard represented not just individual courage and determination, but also the collective dreams and aspirations of their respective nations. They became symbols of the human spirit, of our innate desire to explore, to push boundaries, and to venture into the unknown. The boundaries of human reach were expanding, and the moon was the next target. The stage was set for one of the most dramatic chapters in human history. The space race was about to enter its most intense and exciting phase. The moon was no longer a distant dream, but a tangible goal, a symbol of ultimate achievement in the space race. A dream, a challenge, a journey, the moon landing was all this and more. The year was 1961, a time of promise and a time of profound tension, and yet, amid the turmoil, a vision was born. President Kennedy, in a stirring speech, challenged the nation to reach for the moon, to dream the impossible and make it a reality within the decade. The gauntlet was thrown down, and the United States, never one to back down from a challenge, picked it up. NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, was already hard at work, pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and capability. But Kennedy's challenge gave their work a new focus and a sense of urgency. The years that followed were a whirlwind of innovation, of trials and triumphs, of setbacks, and ultimately, of success. The Apollo program, named for the Greek god of the sun, was born out of this fervor. It was a fitting name, for, like Apollo, the program would bring light to the unknown, illuminating the mysteries of our closest celestial neighbor. Apollo 11, the crowning jewel of the program, was launched in July of 1969. The world held its breath as astronauts Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins journeyed to the moon. And then, on July 20th, the impossible dream was realized. Armstrong and Aldrin set foot on the lunar surface, etching their names and that of their nation into the annals of history. The moon landing was a triumph of human ingenuity and spirit. It was a testament to our ability to dream big, to push the boundaries of the possible, and to come together in pursuit of a common goal. It was a symbol of hope, of promise, and of our enduring spirit of exploration. The moon landing was more than a milestone. It was a testament to human will and ingenuity, and it was a call to us, the descendants of those brave pioneers, to reach even further, to dream even bigger, and to continue the journey they began. The moon landing was just the beginning. It was a monumental achievement, no doubt, but it was also just a stepping stone. The real journey was still ahead. Project Gemini was the next phase in NASA's space program. You see, the Apollo program was the main event, the one that everyone was waiting for, but Gemini was the unsung hero. It was the bridge between the Mercury program, which had put the first Americans in space, and Apollo, which would eventually take us to the moon. Gemini was where NASA learned the hard lessons, solved the tough problems, and developed the techniques that would make Apollo possible. The program consisted of 10 manned flights. It was during these missions that astronauts first learned to live and work in space. They conducted spacewalks, performed scientific experiments, and even practiced rendezvous and docking procedures with other spacecraft. All of this was essential groundwork for the lunar missions to come. Then came Project Apollo. The world watched in awe as Apollo 11 landed on the moon in 1969. But Apollo was about more than just the moon. It was about pushing the boundaries of what was possible. It was about exploration and discovery, and it paved the way for everything that was to come. Apollo led to the establishment of space stations. These outposts in the cosmos have become our homes away from home. They are where we live, work, and study the universe. They are our stepping stones to the stars. As we've established our presence in space, we've also pushed deeper into our solar system. We've sent probes to Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and beyond. We've studied the rings of Saturn, explored the icy moons of Jupiter, and even ventured to the outer reaches of the solar system. We had stepped onto the moon, but the universe was still waiting to be explored. The thirst for exploration is unquenchable. The cosmic ocean beckons us, whispering tales of celestial bodies and secrets waiting to be uncovered. Recent discoveries have only added more chapters to this ever-evolving cosmic saga. Take, for instance, the discovery of potential habitable environments on the moons of Jupiter and Saturn. These icy satellites, previously thought to be barren and inhospitable, have shown signs of subsurface oceans. The implications of such a discovery are profound. Could we find life in these oceans, hidden beneath the frozen exteriors of these distant moons? And then there are the exoplanets, planets beyond our solar system, orbiting distant stars. Thousands of these alien worlds have been identified in the past few decades, each one a potential new home for life as we know it. Some of these exoplanets reside in the Goldilocks zone, the region around a star where conditions might be just right for liquid water and perhaps life to exist. But what does the future hold for space exploration? As technology advances, we stand on the precipice of a new era. Robotic missions to Mars, manned missions to the moon, the search for life on the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn, and the quest to understand the nature of exoplanets, these are but a few of the exciting endeavors that await us. The questions we seek to answer are as vast as the universe itself. How did it all begin? What kind of life exists beyond Earth? Can humanity become a multi-planetary species? These are not mere musings, they are the driving force behind our insatiable curiosity. As we continue to explore, we move ever closer to answering the ultimate question: are we alone in the universe? From the launch of the first satellite to the discovery of exoplanets, space exploration has come a long way. We started with the curiosity of space, leading us to the dawn of the space age. This curiosity fueled the intense space race between superpowers, culminating in the historic moon landing. But the journey didn't stop there. It led us to further exploration, to the establishment of space stations, and to the probing of our solar system. Our recent endeavors have brought us breathtaking discoveries, from potential habitable environments on the moons of Jupiter and Saturn, to the identification of thousands of exoplanets orbiting other stars. These milestones in our space journey are not just about technological advancements, but are pivotal in expanding our understanding of the universe. Space exploration has, and continues to, redefine our place in the cosmos, unraveling the mysteries of the universe one discovery at a time. As we gaze up at the night sky, we are not just looking at stars, we are looking at possibilities, at our past and our future.